just ask you, Mike, but how'd you kind of hold up from Air Force? I know that's always a physical game and the way they block and they chop and crack and stuff. How'd you hold up?
It's definitely one thing that I don't always look forward to. I think with where Air Force is located, being from the home state, it's definitely a game that I'm always pumped for. But like you said, the way that they block and everything, it definitely kind of gets you beat up.
Yeah, feel all right though. Be ready to go.
Definitely.
So, I gotta ask. I know this year you basically have two defensive line coaches, Coach Rawl and Coach LeBlanc, and I know in the past it's basically just been one guy, maybe other GAs helping. But what's it kind of been like to have, I guess, two sets of eyes, two coaches working? I mean, that and the offensive line are two of the biggest position units on the team. So what's it been like having two coaches there? Has it been, what have been maybe some of the good and bad with it in your mind?
It's really good, I think so. It's two different perspectives, and it's two different ways of coaching. So I mean, putting those two different styles together definitely kind of gives you more things to work with, more drills to do during practice, and more outcomes to look forward to. So it helps.
So what are the styles? First, we'll start with Coach Rawl. What's his style?
Rawl's kind of been here for a while. He's been here ever since I got here, so it's definitely a coach that I think kind of connects with them more. LeBlanc is newer, but I think he's definitely taking the role of that head defensive line coach, and with the experience that he's had, it's definitely helped us. And the success and the passings that he's been with, coming from LSU, definitely in the top. Number 2 in the nation right now. So.
Right. So do they kind of share duties, or does like one work with the defensive tackles more and another with the ends, or is it all kind of shared? How's it kind of broken up?
It's shared, but mainly I think Rawl is defensive end, LeBlanc's defensive tackles, but overall it's shared both ways.
So do you think it has benefited you getting more with those eyes on you, with maybe getting more feedback, or what's maybe the biggest difference you've noticed from this year with two coaches kind of keeping the eyes on you as opposed to the other, maybe your other three with maybe only one?
I think you definitely got to hit it. It's definitely more feedback and more things to learn from. And, one may catch something that one doesn't see, and one may focus on one thing that one other doesn't focus on. So it's more option, definitely more feedback, because it definitely helps us out in our game.
I know another tough close loss again last week. Like how, again, probably asked you this a few times. How you guys holding up, and what's it going to take to just kind of be on the other side of those, whether it's a close win or even just to get a win. What's kind of the mindset right now, the mood, and what's it going to take to get it turned around?
I think it's persistence. We kind of talked about it the other day in our meetings. Golly actually hit it on the head with the quote that he had. It said that we got to come out and practice that we're 5-1 and not 1-5, and it's something that we definitely got to do. And these games have been close. It doesn't take away the fact that we still lost, but we have been getting in all those games, so it's something that we got to keep persisting on and keep playing the way that we are, and then just find that way to finish.
You've faced, the option of Air Force and even some of Cal Poly, Texas's physical run game. You faced a spread in Toledo. Now you're facing Fresno that does run spread concepts, but has one of the better passing offenses in this conference, one of the better offense, period. How big of a challenge is this? Maybe one of the biggest challenges this defense has faced this year with their offense?
They're going to be a good team. We faced them in the bowl 2 years ago, but they were kind of more of a running team with Ryan Matthews. So it's definitely something that we're all going to have to focus on, do our jobs. Up front, we're going to have to get a good pass rush and get that clock going, and Derek Carr is our quarterback, and get that clock going in his head. And the more QB hurries, even hits on the quarterback that we can get, hopefully the more mistakes that they can make.
I mean, that was 09 was the bowl game, and year-round you played on it. Not a ton of guys are still here that played in it. Some, but not a lot. You still think about that a lot, and will that come up a lot this week as you get ready, or is it really just too far gone?
I think it's kind of been in the past, and there's kind of those old coaching staffs then, so now it's just it's right here, right now. That's our slogan, so that's what we got to focus on now and keep moving forward.